drag their mess across your floor. Your gun's missing from your undie drawer. You have no idea what's in store. When the werewolves howl and spirits moan, you call for help, but there's no dial tone. Take a journey through the great unknown. Boo! You're trapped inside the phantom zone.
There is peace and serenity in the light.
Alrighty, is everyone there with me? What's up, Rena?
Hi, Nikki. Jay.
Hey.
Hey, I'm back.
I think we're all back. That was so weird. Of course,
it was funny. It was kind of perfect.
It's fittingly perfect. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Phantom Zone Radio Show. I'm Nikki Meow.
And this is Jay Luna, and you're listening to the Phantom Zone Radio Show.
You sure are. You sure the heck are. Oh, my goodness. What an introduction. Like, of course, there's like a huge technical difficulty at the beginning, but there's no other way to start. So before we get into this awesome show, Jay, why don't you tell everybody who the heck we are?
Oh, well, Nikki and I are the creators and stars of the all-new comedy horror sci-fi web series Planet Houston, which you can find on youtube.com/PlanetHoustonTV and Facebook.com/PlanetHoustonTV.
Meow. Awesome. So tonight we are very excited to have in our G-spot, tickling our little G-spot, Miss Rena Riffel. She's been in such films as Showgirls, Striptease, Mulholland Drive, Trasharella, and so much more. And the currently playing Showgirls 2, which we're dying to hear about. So what's up, Rena? Hello, darling.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, you guys.
Hi,
everyone out there.
Hello, Rena.
Hi, everyone. Here we are.
Yes, here we are. We made it.
I'm talking to my computer.
I know. We're all
hearing you guys.
Computers. I know. But isn't it glorious, though, that we can all be in different places and be able to chit-chat with each other?
Yeah, it's awesome to have you on the show.
I'm so happy to do your first show.
Us too. Oh my God, I know. Thank you so much for being on here with us. We're so thrilled to be able to talk to you, and you have so much going on. Oh my goodness, Jay, what do you have to say about all that Rena's been up to?
Well, we're dying to hear more about your movie Showgirls 2.
Yes. Well, what do you want to hear about it?
Well, I mean, the original Showgirls is such a cult classic, and, making part 2 must have been such a labor of love for you. I mean, it has a huge following. So I guess just tell us a little bit about that and how it came to be. And
who else is in the film?
Oh, okay. Well, gosh, where do I start? I wanted to I just wanted to act and star in the Showgirls 2 sequel that Paul Verhoeven had mentioned it to me that he wanted to do that, like a whole movie starring Penny back when we were filming Showgirls during ADR. But I think Paul was kind of joking and just, said it like he was joking.
Right.
I took him serious. And so, I went home and I told my agents, I called them, I said, oh, guess what? Paul Verhoeven wants to do a movie just all about Penny.
Oh.
And I was all excited. So it kind of, put that in my head way back then.
Right.
Back in 95. And they were actually talking about doing a sequel, I think before Showgirls came out. But, I was hearing things like that. And so it was just one of my dreams, and finally I just made it happen. And I just started filming it. I wrote the script. It took me a long time, and
you did all that stuff yourself, the filming and writing and directing.
Yeah, and with the script I wrote about, I think I'm on like 26 or more different drafts.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, it took me a long time, but I was having so much fun, and I kept changing the script according to what my budget was going to be.
Yeah, I heard that.
And there was one script where it was basically the same thing, but it was always kind of a different ending, and then different characters were more prominent in the story. And there was one that it was more like The Wizard of Oz, to where I had this like huge tornado at the end, and it had like everyone flying around in the tornado. And that would have been like a bigger budget.
Yeah. I know, all those special effects.
Yeah, I had so many special effects and more like this like magic and witchcraft. And I had this one scene where towards the end, like all this witchcraft was revealed, and I thought of putting like blue butterflies all over the room. And then, so of course when it turned out to be filmed for like hardly any money.
Yeah.
I just had to scale down my imagination.
Yeah, I know. It's always tough when you have to work around the limitations, because you want to be able to tell your story best you can.
Yeah, I just had to embrace the low budget.
Right.
And I just kind of went with that. And Showgirls 2 Pennies from Heaven it's very serious, but I embraced the flaws, kind of like how Ed Wood does.
Yes, absolutely.
And I don't know
all about it.
Yeah, like, because you guys are a fan of Ed Wood.
Oh, yes.
And so I don't know if Ed Wood like embraced the flaws, or if he was aware or not, but
yeah, I mean, I feel like he almost encouraged them. Like he didn't seem to care.
Yeah.
It was like, cut, print, next.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, it's there, even whatever, like a silly prop, but at least the prop is there.
Right. At least.
Yeah, because people got to use their imagination too. That helps the audience incorporate their own imagination instead of just seeing everything that's already done for them.
Yeah, and it's like if they're seeing it, or you're going through the motion of it in the movie, then you're still telling the story. The elements are there, just maybe it wasn't done like realistically.
Right.
But there's like Ed Wood, there's still a UFO flying through the air. It might be on a string, and we use the string, but it's still there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, people get the idea.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they get the idea. So that's pretty much what I did, and with Showgirls 2 Pennies from Heaven, and but yeah, I did so much with that production, to where I was like waking up, carrying all the equipment out to my parents' I borrowed their minivan.
Aww.
Carrying all my stuff, like got all the wardrobe together, carried it all down, drove to the location, and then we all like met up there, and we had a lot of fun, but we were always under like a time pressure to finish a lot of pages, in a short time, because a lot of times we only filmed for like maybe like 4 hours for the day.
Right. I was going to say, like, how long did it take you to actually film the whole thing?
The way I had to do it, because of the low budget and just not knowing, what lies ahead. It's like I couldn't plan out like everything beforehand, like most movies are made.
Right.
To where everything is planned, everything's booked ahead, the whole schedule is done. So the way I would do it is I would take it location by location, pretty much.
Okay.
And we'd film at that certain location, and then I would not do anything for a week, or 2 weeks.
Right.
And I would be preparing for the next location and the next, part of the script where we're going to film.
Yeah, I mean, did you know kind of where you wanted to film? Like, did you already have those places picked out, or was it kind of like a renegade?
No. Yeah, that was so tough with the production. Is I had to find the location.
Right.
And a lot of friends would suggest things, or I would be searching on the internet, or I would remember, maybe I shot there for another project I was in, and a lot of people donated locations.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and some of them a lot of them we had to pay for though, too. But like restaurants, they're not gonna.
Oh, of course, yeah. They're like, well, how much you gonna give me? Yeah, I know. I know about that.
Like, yeah, but friends.
They shouldn't charge because that's free advertising for them.
You're right, Jay.
It's a fair trade.
Yeah. So, but yeah, sometimes we would have really short days because people had to go to work.
Yeah, of course.
They'd come down and we'd
keep your day job. Yeah.
And we had a few days though that were really full on. We would start usually around noon.
Right.
But a few days that would go into the night. But it was fun. I loved it, and everyone was so great who worked on the movie.
Yeah, who was, tell us about some of the people that came back for Showgirls 2.
Okay, Greg Travis.
Mm-hmm.
He was, if people remember, he played Phil in Showgirls, and he was with the show Goddess, and then he had the scene where he'd come in the strip club where I was and recruit,
right?
Dancers.
Is he the one? He's the one that repeats the line "Oh, you never heard Caesar sing" or something like that.
Yeah, he's the Caesar sing guy.
Wait, is he the one with the ice cubes?
No.
No, he's friends with them in Showgirls.
Oh my
God.
goodness.
You're right. I mean, he's there.
Yeah, he's around.
He's around.
He's around with the ice cube somewhere waiting.
I have basically the movie it's kind of a spoof, really, but it's an homage because it's, with all the love and respect for how wonderful Showgirls is.
It's such a huge cult classic. Who knew that it was going to hit where it is? You know what I mean? When it came out, people were, it's such a controversial film for the time, and you watch it now, and you're like, really?
Oh, I know, right?
It really wasn't that bad. I think because it was just kind of, it was probably just all the nudity and it was just high camp. I mean, that's what made it so great. It was just such a great film, and everybody just really just took their risks and didn't care, making it. And I think that's what makes it what it was.
It was such a big deal when it came out. Me and my friends in high school, we cut school to go see our movie.
Oh, yeah.
Dirty boys.
I've heard that story a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've helped a lot of boys through their pubescent years.
Yeah, they'd all say they snuck in there.
Yeah.
They weren't old enough, and because it was the NC-17.
Oh, I know, right? I think that was the big deal too, because it was NC-17.
Well, that's what made all of us curious about it.
Yeah.
What's so naughty about it?
Yes.
Goodness. And who else is in the sequel with you?
And Dewey Weber.
Okay.
And he comes back in Showgirls 2, Pennies from Heaven, kind of doing basically the same thing he was doing in Showgirls, and he's picking up girls that are hitchhiking and stealing their suitcases.
He's still wearing the same cowboy? He's still doing the same pickup truck cowboy?
Well, no, now he's driving a Porsche.
Oh, wow. He's upgraded.
Yeah. and he borrowed it from his uncle.
Oh.
And the uncle is...
Oh, the uncle again. The uncle.
Yeah, the uncle is back. And the uncle has something to do with this dance show that my character is trying to get on.
Oh, wow.
So, and then we have Glenn Plummer, who, in Showgirls, he was James Smith, who played my boyfriend and my guy that got me pregnant. And we were supposed to get married, and a student of T-shirts. So in this movie, he now has his own T-shirt business.
Oh, wow.
Which is not successful though, and he's been working at my mom's like grocery store, and well, we're kind of down on our luck, but our car got impounded basically, and
so is the baby in this one?
Where's the baby? That's what everyone really wants.
Yeah, what happened is the baby is in it, except for the state took her away from me because I was a terrible mother.
I know.
The mom has custody.
Oh, wow.
And so that's kind of...
That's keeping it real, girl. That's keeping it real.
Yeah, because she's... Like, my character just wants to be a famous dancer.
It's like, I don't want to be a mom.
She doesn't want to be a mom. And,
oh, wow.
And the plumber's character, which in this movie, his name is Jimmy, he wants me just to... He's like, you look sexy when you're barefoot and pregnant and in the kitchen. And that pisses her off. And she wants to be the star dancer.
Oh, wow.
So... You know, she's battling with that conflict.
Sure.
And and then there's the other character played by Shelley Michelle. She's kind of like the Gina Gershon, the Crystal character. Yeah. And and she's the star dancer, and I want, you know, her life.
Right.
But she wants to be a mom. And she wants to get married to be, you know, domestic. And it's like we both want...
What the other has.
Yeah.
Right.
And so there's that, you know, that tension between her and I that goes on. Yeah. It's like the Showgirls 2 movies is really hilarious. And everyone, like, they laugh when they watch it.
Right.
But we're all, like, dealing with these really serious
issues,
that are just like tearing us apart.
Yeah, it's almost like it's funny because it's true. Yeah,
and it's like it's so dramatic, and
I love it. It sounds so over the top.
It is.
Oh, I love it. Well, that's great that you were able to get some of the cast from the first one to come back and you know, kind of camp it up with you. That's great.
I know. I was so happy, and I just loved, you know. We had so much fun doing that because it was in the spirit of Showgirls. So we kind of felt like full circle. And then it was weird because while we were doing that, Playboy Radio actually, they hosted a reunion for Showgirls, a 15-year reunion. So then I got to see even more of the cast members from Showgirls, and Paul Verhoeven showed up.
Oh, well, sweet.
Yeah, it was really fun and just so nice to see everyone.
So what did he have to say about about what you were doing?
Oh, he encouraged me, and I sent him the script because I was hoping he would direct it, or you know, it'd be a big budget kind of thing.
Right.
But he just really, for one, he doesn't do sequels, but he really had no interest in doing anything Showgirls again.
Yeah, I'm sure it must have been a traumatizing experience for him when all that was said and done.
Yes, yeah, I think it really was. Like, I think he's happy now because everyone loves the movie so much, but the critics, like we all know that they were, like everyone was just so mean about
I know. They destroyed it. It was insane.
Yeah, it was so weird, the whole reaction. And because I had a smaller part in it, I didn't get that much.
Yeah, it didn't affect you as much as it did with, you know, with everyone else. Some of the other people. Like
Elizabeth really, she got...
Oh, man. I know. Poor thing.
Yeah. I mean, I experienced some lashback, but it wasn't, it wasn't very public. It was just in private.
Yeah.
Like in the casting director's office, they would, you know, tell me off or whatever. How did you do that? But nothing like, no bad publicity.
Right. You know, and you would think that people would, you know what I mean, like wouldn't mind any kind of publicity at all. Like it still kind of adds and, you know, invokes attention. You know, no matter like, oh, like who's like, what's this about? What's she doing? You know?
Yeah. Well, the scandal, like in the media now, people love to even just create scandal for the sake of publicity. But
they sure do.
Yeah, but back in '95. For some reason, I don't think that was so in style.
No. I know, it's all the rage now.
Yeah, now it's like people are making up bad things.
Oh, man, I know. They're just making up stories and making money.
They're making up stories about themselves and selling them to the tabloids.
Yeah, so if Showgirls would have came out now with all that bad publicity, that would have been a good thing.
Right. Absolutely.
But Showgirls 2 is getting really good reviews.
Did you sing in it?
No.
What?
Oh wait, I have one song that I danced to, but that I sang, but no one would even know.
Oh.
It's not supposed to be me. But there's, because it's Showgirls 2 Pennies from Heaven, and there's a song where our dance is called the Angel Dance, and it's called Straight Out of Heaven that we dance to.
Right.
So I have that song in there, but I didn't want to I didn't want to use my music actually.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't think people know that you actually sing, that you're a singer as well.
Yeah, I'm a singer and songwriter. Yeah, I've been doing that for so long, and I was really focused on my music and writing songs and in the studio, and I think I've recorded maybe even like 100 songs.
Oh wow, where did they go?
I know, they're just like sitting on my computer, MP3s, and they're just sitting there, and so. But now I'm more focused on making movies.
Right.
I'm not focusing on my music as much anymore.
Well, you know, the funny thing is like when I was doing my homework about you, I stumbled across a video on YouTube that had a song of yours that you sang, and I was like, oh wow, like this is a really cool song, and I was like, I wonder if she'd let us play it on the show.
Yeah.
And it's a great song, and we're going to play it here in a few minutes when we go to break, but I really like it. I kind of fell in love with it like the second I heard it. I just thought it was really catchy. Like I couldn't get it out of my head. And,
thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was like, why isn't this like a Halloween classic right now? Like, what's up with that?
Oh, yeah. You know, every year when it's Halloween, I always think, oh, I should release this song somehow.
Yeah.
You know?
Totally.
I had a great co-writer. His name's Michael J.
Okay.
And he produced it. And he's done songs for like Celine Dion, and his first artist was that girl Martika, if you remember her.
Oh yeah, Toy Soldier.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
That.
Step by step. Oh, I remember that song.
It's such a cool song. So,
oh wow.
Yeah, he's really, you know, so talented and great. So
Groovy.
I think, yeah, he made that song good.
Yeah, no, it's great. We love it. We totally love it.
Yeah, that's my new favorite song.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome. And we're gonna play it.
We gotta like play it.
Yes.
On your show or something.
Well, we're gonna take a short break and play it right now.
Okay.
Absolutely. All right, so we're gonna play Rena's song. It is called "Horny on Halloween," and it is it's pretty awesome. So we're gonna play it, and we're gonna see how this goes, you know, because there's lots of little technical glitches happening here. So I'm gonna press play, and hopefully you'll hear it, and we'll be right back. We'll be right back in a few minutes.
Dripping Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, ghouls and ghosts of all ages, Twitch Productions proudly presents, in association with Walking Dead Films, the Macabre Fair Film Festival. The last event was spooktacular, fantastic, and bizarre. Whether you are ready to relive it or a newcomer, the Macabre Fair Film Festival will have something for everyone. Unique vendors, unique performers, and celebrity guests. Come down to see former WWE superstar Gene Snitsky, Sci-Fi's Monster Man Clive Hall, Freddy vs. Jason's Douglas Jason Voorhees Tate, and many more. The Macabre Fair Film Festival, June 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. A weekend of fun, horror, and excitement. Come see the Silver Screen Terrors meet the Roaring Twenties at the Best Western Hotel, 173 Sunrise Highway in Rockville Center, New York. Get your tickets now. For more info, call 516-395-3049. Look for Twitch Productions and Walking Dead Films on Facebook. The Macabre Fair Film Festival. The terror begins. WalkingDeadFilms.com. MacabreFairFilmFest.com. For Myths of the Flesh. This is Alistair Price, and I'll see you next time on the dark side.
Beware. Wicked potions, haunting aromas such as immortal and bitten by chocolate may attract vampires and other children of the night to come nibble upon your neck. With scents like these, zombies won't care if you have brains or not. Wicked potions, sinfully delicious perfumes, exclusively from Studio3BOnline.com.
Well, we are back from break, and that voice sounds familiar.
Yeah, who was that?
That was Jay.
I know.
It sure was.
It sure was, baby. Okay, so let's talk about that song, Honey on Halloween, because I just love that song. And when did you perform that song? When did that come to be?
Oh, I did that so long ago, and I think it still sounds so current.
It does.
Yeah.
But I did that like in the late 90s.
I mean, it's I don't know. It's one of those songs that, like I said, I heard it and I was just like, oh man, I was going on and on about it, and I found it on the YouTube video. It was attached to a movie. What was it? Satan's Princess. Yeah, Satan's Princess. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, I used that footage. I put that little thing together.
No, I mean it actually works. I mean it fits for the song, and I was like, oh wow. But thank you for sending it over to us, because I'm really happy about it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think we're going to be bringing that one back to life quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have a few other songs that I did with the same writer-producer, Michael J., too, that I should send you. I tried to send you another one, actually, but it wouldn't go through.
Ew.
But it sounded like, I don't know if it's just my computer, but when it was playing back, it sounded like it was like the battery was running low or something. It was like going, so yeah, like if you guys, if you heard that listening out there, there was like something, there was a little glitch.
There's something wrong.
Yeah, it doesn't really sound like. Did you hear that, or was it just my computer?
I think it was your computer.
I think it's you, Rena.
Yeah, it was me. Good. Yeah, it's like, oh no.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Making my voice go.
Because all I heard was awesomeness.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. So, I was thinking too, for Showgirls 2. Also, Peter Stickles he's one of the main stars.
Okay, and is he the because we're about to get into that subject as well. because we want to start talking about some of the other films that you've done in the past and what you have going on now.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. I want to talk about Trasharella for a second. I think we need to put her on the table.
Yeah.
On the slab for a second. Tell us about Trasharella.
Well, Trasharella is a movie that I made, and it was like my first feature-length film that I made with another zero budget. This one was like really zero budget though. Aww. And we were kind of ad-libbing at first, and I thought it was actually going to be a web series. And I just kept going, and things kept building, and I did it, with my friends and Count Smokula.
Yeah.
And Mary Carey is in it.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend Dave, he shot it all along with me. I shot myself at times.
She shot herself.
Yeah, I shot myself in the foot. No. I had to like set the camera up and film myself. So it was just like the most independent filmmaking that I think anyone could ever imagine.
Sure, yeah, 'cause I don't think people realize that you really put 100% of yourself into all of your films, and you pretty much have done a lot of them yourself, like by yourself on your own, and you kind of are the matriarch of a lot of these projects going on. And
yeah.
I think Trasharella is like one of my favorite characters that you've done, just because, again, she's just so over the top and
yeah,
and crazy. I just love her. And so, you're welcome. Who exactly is Trasharella? Like, what is she?
Well, she was like a Hollywood hopeful that came to Hollywood to be an Oscar-winning actress. That was her plan.
Right.
But what happens, and I think this is kind of true to life too, that's where I got my inspiration, but they come to Hollywood with dreams, and then all people like Marilyn Monroe or Jane Mansfield, like something tragic happens to them. And in Trasharella, what is really behind all these tragedies that happen to starlets is the Hollywood vampire gets them.
Right.
So once you come to Hollywood, then there was this story that the Hollywood vampire would come after you, which it came after Trasharella. So what she does is she turns into Trasharella.
Yeah, because she doesn't start out as Trasharella. She becomes Trasharella.
Yes, she becomes Trasharella. She starts out as, her name is Helena Beestrom from Kansas.
Right.
And so, the Hollywood vampire attacks her in the laundry room, and then he ties her up, and he sings to her, and he tortures her in a very silly way. It's campy.
Yeah, it's not what you think, people.
Yeah, it's no real torture.
I love when you use the Barbie doll as a crucifix.
Yes, yeah, and the Barbie doll, she finds it by the trash can, and it has no clothes on, and she takes it back to her house. She's staying at her famous B-movie aunt's apartment. She's a B-movie queen.
Right.
And she dresses her up in these little Barbie doll clothes that she makes out of paper bags, not trash bags, actually. And she sings to the Barbie doll, and then when she becomes Trasharella, she ties up the Hollywood vampire and makes her into a crucifix.
Right.
And they
brilliant.
kill the Hollywood vampire, they think.
Right.
But there is no killing the Hollywood vampire, as we find out later.
Oh my goodness! It's such a great
so
character.
Crazy. The reason the story turned out just so bizarre and crazy, I think, is because we were ad-libbing.
Yeah.
And then I had to write some scenes towards the end of the shoot to make everything make sense. So I had to go, oh my God, look at these crazy scenes I have. how am I going to make this make any sense at all? Which it does in a way. It's very simple, but at the same time, it's kind of confusing. But
well, I think bizarre is a great way to explain it, because it is bizarre, but in a very good way, because you're just like, wow, like what is going on?
Yeah, and
but it's great because there's some classic moments in the film, and I think
I laughed so hard the part where you're like screaming, "I hate pills!" or something.
Yeah, I don't take pills. Because that's what happens to a lot of the starlets, like Marilyn Monroe, they say.
Yeah.
The pills.
Yeah, the prescription drugs.
Yes.
That seem to be readily available to many people.
Yes.
All over the place.
Yeah, we know that can be a problem.
Yeah.
So she's trying not to do that. Trying to avoid that avenue. That's
cool. So let's talk about some of your upcoming projects. Tell us about The Darkness with Eric Roberts and John Savage.
Oh, yes. This is a movie. We've been working on it for a really long time, and we're going to complete it later this year. So we started filming about a year ago, or a year and a half ago, actually. And my friend Josh Eisenstadt is directing it. And Josh was also a producer on Showgirls 2 with me, along with Ford Austin as one of the producers.
Okay.
But it's going to be it's called Spreading Darkness.
Okay.
And it's going to be just like it's kind of funny, but it's just like really weird and trippy.
So, we love weird and trippy around here.
Yeah, it'll be a weird and trippy movie.
Awesome.
Kind of dealing with like everything's kind of the imagination playing tricks on Eric Roberts, basically.
Gotcha. And the Trouble with Barry, you said it has Peter Stickles in it, and he was with you in Showgirls 2 as well.
Yeah.
And I've been watching the trailer.
Oh my God, aren't those fun? And Mike Justice, who's doing it, and his boyfriend Steven, but Mike Justice was also in Showgirls 2.
Right.
He was beer drinker number 1 is his character name. So yeah, this is his film, and I think it's going to be really hilarious.
Oh.
And really fun.
Yeah, it looks really, really funny.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and they're doing an Indiegogo right now.
Oh yeah.
So you can go on Facebook and and donate.
Donate the funds. And I'm really curious about this one though. What is 40 Candles on Butterfly Lane?
Yeah, that looks cool.
Oh, good, you guys. Well, that, I hope so. I've been struggling with my title, to be honest. I'm like, it's such a long and mysterious, strange title, but that's going to be my new movie. That's what I want to do next.
Okay.
That's what I want to make next. And
right.
I want to make it, realistically, just another micro-budget film, because I don't know how to get $10 million. People go,
who does these days? I don't know how to get $10. Okay.
I know. Talk to investors. Okay.
Seriously.
Where are they?
You have to go door to door like I did.
Oh no! Here he comes.
You do knock on the door. I don't get it. So I'm gonna be doing a Kickstarter to try to get some micro budget funding for this movie, but it's a supernatural supermodel thriller horror movie.
Okay.
And it takes place in the world of the supermodel industry.
Okay.
And it's it's kind of similar to Showgirls 2, Pennies from Heaven, but it's going to be way, like, really scary and a little more serious, not so, like, I don't think people will laugh.
I don't think you'll find this one funny, folks.
No, this one will be more scary. But at the end of the day, they'll probably laugh anyway, because
well, I mean, I'm sure
there's
got to be, I mean, knowing you, there's definitely going to be some really campy, over-the-top something going on.
Yeah.
Always is. But it's a great title. I love the title, 40 Candles on Butterflies.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, that's a classic title right there.
Oh, good. Thank you. Well, yeah, so there's a website on it, too. So it's just 40candlesonbutterflylane.com.
Okay.
So that's the new website that's going up, and I'm planning to do a lot of behind-the-scenes footage with this film.
Okay.
And I'm going to be posting it, like, I think on Vimeo.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm planning to do that, and with the Kickstarter, I want to do, like, a private kind of behind-the-scenes just to where the backers for Kickstarter will be part of this.
Right.
So I'm excited about doing that, and I want to do the behind-the-scenes and, like, how I go about making one of these micro-budget films.
Right.
And just, like, the reality of what happens.
Yeah, like what it takes to actually make it happen, yeah.
Yeah, and, like, you see us all sitting there and, like...
sitting there waiting, craft services.
Yeah. Yeah, the 99-cent store, craft services. And... yeah, just see how it's made and do like fashion and makeup tutorials and just really get into the supermodel aspect.
Right.
But the movie, it gets really scary and dark because there's a ghost that is following the lead character named Jezebel, following her around, and then it gets revealed at the end, I won't tell you, but something like just, it's kind of conspiracy theory.
Okay.
But like something really trippy. But it could be true. And that's...
it could actually happen to you people.
Yes, it could have happened to you. And I think that's going to be the scariest thing. It's going to be one of those movies where...
oh, it's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, you know, like the movies where... like Candyman.
Yeah.
It's like where when you leave the movie and then you see a mirror and you're like, oh my God, this happened to me. I can't say Candyman 5 times.
Right. What was the other one from the mirror? Bloody Mary?
Bloody Mary, yeah.
Yeah, Bloody Mary.
Stuff like that. So where you leave the after.
That really happened, man.
Yeah, this could like, it's creepy because it could really be true.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That sounds cool.
That sounds like our kind of film.
Oh,
yeah. It's going to be good. I'm excited. I wish I could just start it, like, right now.
Now, yeah, absolutely. And what's this, I hear you have a game app?
Oh, yeah, I'm working on one.
What's going on there?
Yes, I have a company, they're, like, one of the big companies, and they approached me to do a game app for Showgirls 2, Pennies from Heaven.
Nice.
So we're developing that and
you have to get the penny in the slot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna.
I'm sure you do.
Yes. Get the penny in the slot.
Put it in Penny's slot.
Yeah.
That's what we really want to say.
Yeah, Penny slot.
Isn't that her name?
Yes.
Penny
What?
Yeah, that's her name in the film, Penny Slot.
Oh.
It's brilliant. I love it. It's something like people don't understand what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. They're probably like, what are you? They haven't seen the movie. They're like, what are you?
Oh, they're serious.
Yeah. Yes, they have the penny slot machines.
Right.
And you play longer, have more fun.
Yes.
Tell
the truth, girl. But you play longer and have more fun.
Yes.
Penny Slot.
Yes. Yeah, her name is Penny Slot / Helga in this film.
Penny Slot Helga?
her other name is Helga.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because she's
Helga. Like I picture like a big burly German lady. Helga, I'm here to clean your house.
Yeah, that's the name she came up with.
Oh wow.
There was a scene that was left out of the movie that explained the Helga name actually.
Oh yeah.
And that scene got cut.
Like that one didn't make it.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. I'm also like with the Kickstarter that I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. I want to also not only raise money for my new film, but I want to raise money to release a new, like a deluxe DVD for Showgirls 2, and I want to include all these deleted scenes,
right,
and a lot of extras and bloopers and all the fun stuff, the footage that I have.
Cool. So what's the address for the Kickstarter site?
Oh, you know what? I don't have it yet.
Oh no.
But you can go to.
Oh no.
I know.
Ahead of ourselves here.
Yeah, go to the showgirls2movie.com. I'll list a link on showgirls2movie.com, and I'll put a link on also the 40 Candles on butterflylane.com.
Yes, girl. You need to let people in on that one quick.
Yeah.
Seriously. And what's this about the Goddess trilogy? What's that?
Well, that is what I keep going back and forth as well. It was called the Stardom trilogy.
Huh?
And then I was like, maybe it's more like the Goddess trilogy.
Yeah, because that is just brilliant, because that's the name of the show in Showgirls that they're performing as Goddess.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, man, that's so clever that she did that with the, like you kind of went all Baz Luhrmann there with the Red Curtain Cinema trilogy, like you're putting together, what is it, Showgirls 2, Trasharella, and what else?
And the 40 Candles on Butterfly Lane, because, it'll be really a trilogy for these movies that I'm making, and they all deal with kind of the same issues, but, we have Trasharella, who was trying to be a famous movie star, and then we have Penny, who wants to be a famous dancer, and then we have, in the new film, dealing with the supermodel industry and dealing with fame and just different things that can happen.
Right, along the way.
Yeah, tragedies that happen along the way.
Yes.
And, so it's going to make up this trilogy, and then it'll be complete.
Awesome. So where can everybody find you? Like, where's the best place to look you up and get more information? Would it be Facebook or the Showgirls 2 website?
Yeah, where should your stalkers go?
Stalkers, please stalk me and follow me on Twitter. I think Twitter is good. It's just at Rena Riffel.
Okay.
Because I'm on Twitter a lot. Facebook is good. I have my Facebook, which is just, I don't know. I guess it's just Rena Riffel on Facebook.
I think that's the one. But you also have a 40 Candles page, don't you?
Yeah, I have 40 Candles on Butterfly Lane page on Facebook, and I have Showgirls 2 Pennies from Heaven on Facebook.
Awesome.
So those are the places.
Groovy. So, being that we have to wrap this wonderful show up, and we hate to leave you, but you're going to have to come back on, because by the time we get you back, there's going to be so much more going on.
Yes.
But Mr. Luna, what do we have going on next week?
Oh, next week we're having Gothic perfume and jewelry designer Wick'd J. Fay from Studio3BOnline.com.
Wonderful, wonderful, darling, wonderful.
Wow.
Meow. Yeah, she's an awesome lady, and she makes custom perfumes and jewelry designs. She's pretty rad lady.
Wow.
Yeah, she's awesome. We got to get you hooked up with her too, because she does custom blends for people. So if you wanted like a Trasharella blend or a 40 Candles blend, she'd be a person for you to talk to, Miss Rena.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, seriously, we got to get you hooked up with her for real.
Okay.
Absolutely. But let's see if we can get you to do a little soundbite for us here before we wrap up this little shindig.
Okay.
All right, so just kind of, go ahead and, say whatever you want, as long as it has the Phantom Zone in it.
Now I'm getting nervous.
Don't be nervous.
What am I going to say?
This show was terrible. Thanks for nothing. Yeah.
No. You guys, thank you so much.
Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you for being here. Like, it really meant a lot to us.
Oh, well, thank you. This was so fun.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'll do my, I'll just say, I'll do it a few times. This is Rena. Oh, 90 seconds.
Oh, no.
This is Rena Riffel on the Phantom Zone radio show.
Awesome.
Thanks for listening. I turned into my commercial voice.
You sure did. You sure did. Awesome. Well, yay. Yay for us. We did it. First show down. Any more to go? Thank you so much. Thank you all for listening to our madness.
Oh, it was so fun with you guys.
Yes, absolutely. We had a great time. All right, 60 seconds. We got to go.
Yay.
Okay,
all right.
60 seconds.
Bye.
Bye, you guys.
See you later.
See you later.
People of Earth, listen to me, you idiots. I'm a cyborg from the future, so shut up! My mission is to warn you about this allegedly hilarious web show called Planet Houston. Do not, I repeat, do not watch this show. They keep making fun of me in all their skits. They turned me into Frankenstein. They made me sing Blondie. It's not funny. Stop laughing at me. Stop. This commercial is terminated.